Hello, folks. We're live. Welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana liqueur reviews. James P. Madonna is in New Jersey with progressive discussions. Thomas Metal 75 is with Massachusetts beer reviews and/or Massachusetts liquor reviews in Massachusetts, obviously. Although Georgia beer reviews is in Massachusetts now too, so that's a little odd. But anyway,
MA for short.
James is going to start us off. Huh? Oh yeah, okay.
Fandango Friday is here again. The weeks fly by. The winds of November come early. I love this refreshing, cool, crisp, energizing air to breathe. And Ronald is having some cold, damp weather because of the humidity. And
Yeah, come down here and you won't find it too refreshing.
Well, humidity, dampness is when the fireplace or wood burning stove feels nice. You know, the snap, crackle, pop. And we have a low of 24, I believe, Fahrenheit tonight. And we had a high of 43.
Yeah, we had a high of 58. All right, now,
that's a heat wave.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's the way our weather is. It's damp and chilly, and it's not comfortable. All right. As you know, I don't have a set product because I have courtesy of James House of Ideas. And he said instead of throwing the party bucket away, because it was 99 brands, and I had 20 bottles, and I went through them all. And then, but I got it was when I got the deal for $7.99. So he said, "Why don't you fill it with 20 bottles? You could just keep reach in, and it'd be like a surprise every week." I said, "That is a good idea." So here we go. I'm gonna reach in. I don't know what I'm gonna pull out. I pulled out Largo Bay pineapple rum.
What bay? Oh, Largo Bay.
Not Mount Gay.
Mount Gay is
Largo Bay.
Tobago.
Yep.
No, Barbados. Mount Gay is Barbados.
Right. So let's see what we have here. Okay.
10 Cane is
Largo Bay. It says Bahia de Largo, Largo Bay pineapple rum with natural flavors, charcoal filtered, and that's good. They drip it through charcoal to get the impurities out of it.
Puerto Rico.
It says it's 42 proof, which means 21% alcohol. Produced and bottled by Largo Bay Rum Company, Princeton. Yeah, Largo Bay. Well, the name of the company really is Universal. Universal, a huge liquor company in Princeton, Maryland. Princeton, and they make a lot of products that you've probably heard before. Windsor Canadian and Tomatin single malt scotch. They import that for the United States, Tomatin. This is probably a product that is made for Trader Joe's sorry, Total Wine and More. It's probably a private label, but it's hard to track down these things. So you're never going to. So maybe I'll probably look it up on the Total Wine. 17.
The audio is getting choppy again there, Ronald.
But I think 1865 is when the United Beverages of Princeton, Minnesota, kind of got started back as a little small operation. So anyway, we'll check that out. There's not going to be anything to show you. It's going to be clear. So I'm sure we all know what clear liquid looks like. Okay. So now we go to New Jersey.
Before I show my product, I just want to say that the company that makes 99 brand should send you a commission for advertising 99 brands, because every week, every Friday, you got that bucket right up against the camera, all right? Plugging the company without saying a word.
You mean the Sazerac company?
Oh, he's got plenty of money. Those are big commissions. You hear that? You cheap ringworm, whatever the hell his name is. Gold member, I think it's
Goldsmith?
Goldsmith. Oh, I found out what Goldsmith and Hilton's about. Goldsmith is Michael's mother's side of the family, her maiden name, and the father is Hilton.
So I suppose it works. All right, good.
After all this time, he finally comes.
I had discussions with James Privadonna.
Right. And, yeah. All right. Now I brought
Conrad. His father's Conrad Hilton, right?
Conrad is the hotel, who begotten the nincompoop Paris Hilton. I brought Marcati at 28% alcohol by volume. Marcati limoncello liqueur. Limoncello. Marcati. 28% alcohol by volume.
Okay.
All right. All right. And of course, it's yellow like lemonade, or a problem, a very serious urine analysis. It could be, either way.
You delightful.
Either way, and I will pour it.
Cool.
Of course, I had both in the freezer. I don't know why.
I don't
know why I had to put it in the jar. Archie Bunker.
Baby.
I don't know why I had to put
Spell
it.
That again.
Market.
Hold that bottle.
Marcati. Marcati. They spelled limoncello LIMONCELLO.
They definitely have a website.
Marquette. Hey, you bet. Here we go.
And it's 28 proof. No, it's
28 alcohol by volume. You found it. He found
56 proof.
Thank you. Well, Ronald usually brings up the websites anyway.
Yeah, they don't even list a bunch of information about it other than what you just said. So not a descriptive website.
Not descriptive. No.
No. But it'll do. It'll do. Danny DeVito's got a limoncello brand, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
78 yesterday.
It can't be that difficult to make. I mean, when you think about it. I mean, I posted a video on how to make pineapple wine, homemade pineapple wine. Some Italian guy, I guess, did it, and he showed step by step, and I never see anything like that. I never see pineapple wine or pineapple brandy. I only see pineapple flavored
Hmm.
uh, alcoholic beverages. Okay. All right. I will. Ethan,
Mother's milk.
mother's milk. Yeah, I'll be like beer man. Oh, it's so creamy in my mouth. Oh,
You gotta try and make those
he
analogies.
gets very melodramatic. Well, it smells like lemon pledge,
Oh,
which is a nice smell.
oh, okay.
Pineapple rum. Well, pina colada, pina, pineapple, pina, and coconut cream. Now, coquito is an excellent alternative to eggnog.
Oh,
Latin
sense.
Americans make coquito for Christmas.
interesting.
Very lemony, of course.
Ooh.
Very lemony. If you're a lemon lover, like if you like lemon meringue pie,
Meringue.
meringue,
Yeah.
meringue.
Meringue.
You would deranged, lemon deranged. You would appreciate this. It is like a liquid lemon meringue pie, dumber than a bag of rocks. Paris said. Actually, she instead of a brain, she has plaster of Paris
Oof.
in
Yo.
between her ears. Plaster of Paris. Mm. The chiffon, it does a very creamy chiffon, almost like I have meringue, lemon meringue pie liquefied in the blender with alcohol. That's, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge fan of sweet drinks, as in liqueurs. Some liqueurs are great because they're not overly sweet. But all the Italian liqueurs, just like the Italian pastries, except some biscottis that I like that are not sweet, I avoid. But it's a sweet liqueur. I mean, but being that I love lemon, I could tolerate this. Okay, this is pretty good. This is the very well. I've been drinking it. This is the first time as of when did I get this? A couple days ago that I've had limoncello. I never had it before.
Huh.
It's interesting. I can't
had it.
mix this with anything because I don't know what to mix it with. I mean, you can't put lemon in coffee. You can't put. I mean, I'm really perplexed as to what I could combine this with or pair it with. But anyway, cheers and off to Thomas Metal 75.
Okay. Just going to get there in just a moment.
Hello. I bet you, James, you could make one of them lemon drop martinis with some limoncello.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all right. But yeah, I digress on that one. So this evening I have another whiskey to talk about on the show. This is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey. It is from Owensboro, Kentucky, from the Green River Distillery. I believe that's what it's called. This is the Wheel Horse Bourbon. Wheel Horse Bourbon. They also have a rye, but this is their bourbon variety. This is a 101 proof. It's a 50.5% alcohol by volume. It's their batch number 4. It's an original sour mash style bourbon whiskey. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And what do they say? It's using a mash bill of 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. And these are done in copper stills. Then they are matured in hand-selected 53-gallon charred American oak barrels for a minimum of 3 years. A lot of people on the internet say it's only been aged for 2 years, but this particular bottling does say a minimum of 3. Distilled in Kentucky, sour mash, non-chill filtered, and the bottle was $27.99 in my neck of the woods, which I think is perhaps 25 to maybe upwards of 30 is the going price. It's not an expensive whiskey at all, which is nice, which is the primary reasoning I do want to try it. So anything else I can say before I drink this? Oh, last year from Whiskey Advocate, they gave it a 94 points out of 100, and they said it was the 19th. They said it was 19th on their list of the top 20 bourbons of the year. I think that probably had to do with the entirety of the value of the spirit. The value, it's a very low cost and flavor. So let's talk about the whiskey, shall we? This is a very, I don't know, for bourbon, it's not super dark.
What's the proof again?
101. It's not a super dark whiskey or bourbon. It wasn't in the barrels for very long, only about 3 years in my case. But it's got a nice copper, I don't know, like a copper penny kind of color. Maybe a touch lighter than that. Werther's Original. Let's go with Werther's Original. Right. There is some legs. You can definitely see it glistening off of the glass. All right, I will try with a little bit of water and neat. I will try neat currently. Okay, so this has been throughout the bottle that I've had. This has been a sweeter bourbon. In this, you're definitely getting the sweetness of the corn on the nose. I'm getting butterscotch notes, vanillas, cinnamon. Yeah, definitely cinnamon, vanilla. I am getting the higher rye content. There is definitely a cinnamon and a black pepper kind of a spice to it. They're like a tiny bit of citrus, maybe. They talk about on Whiskey Advocate, they say something about pineapple and root beer spice. I don't know if I'm getting pineapple or root beer spice, but I'm primarily getting the lighter, sweeter notes to this bourbon. So, what else? Yeah, maybe a little bit of like a cream soda kind of a thing, and some baking spices. Butterscotch buttery on the nose. Let's give it a taste. Neat. Cheers. Assessing the finish. It's there's the Kentucky hug. You're getting a little bit of the warmth. It's a minimum. It's a short towards medium finish. There's a little bit of oiliness, not too terribly bad. I'm definitely getting the rye spice immediately. I'm definitely getting a nice spicy, either like a cinnamon, maybe the cinnamon kind of mixed with that black pepper. I'm definitely getting some baking spices. Definitely butterscotch for me. Vanillas are in there, vanilla cream. I can see the cream soda, kind of an aspect to it. Buttery, yes. It doesn't, I mean, you are getting some warmth to it. Don't get me wrong, but for me at 101 proof, at the 101 proof level, being over 50%, it is a pretty easy and approachable drinking spirit. It doesn't really scream to me, except for maybe that butterscotch or buttery note, I guess. It's not really screaming to me anything like grains, any grainy notes to it. It doesn't scream to me anything like extreme amount of youth. I can tell that there's not a whole bunch of wood, spice, or a bunch of the oak barrel influence to the whiskey. I'm not getting huge amount of oaky notes. I'm not getting the oak spice or anything like that, or the woody spice. Not really. But there isn't anything that's, again, there isn't anything that's coming across overly grainy or like the new make spirit, which is the whiskey before it goes into the barrel. I'm not really getting any of those notes. So I'm wondering if I put a touch of some water in there, what maybe that'll do to change the complexion or flavor to that. So I get less upfront vanilla and butterscotch with some water addition, and I get more, maybe more of a grainy ethanol note at this point. Maybe a touch more of that note. Yeah, maybe more woodiness is starting to come out a little bit. Less cinnamon, I would say more of like a little bit of a black pepper note. I think all the sweeter notes have kind of subsided a little bit, and the youthful age kind of shows up with some of the water. But let's give it a try with some water. Cheers.
All right. Well, we're gonna get back to you.
Yeah, sure.
Go up to it.
Much
And
more
I'll show the
spicy
website.
and
So
less
just
intense with the
hold
water.
tight. We're gonna come back to you.
Cheers. We'll sip and think. I think I like it without the water, but cheers.
So.
All right. So I'm gonna show y'all what I have. It's gonna be Total Wine's website. Here's a close-up of the bottle. Pineapple rum with natural flavors, charcoal filtered, 42 proof. So you can see now they're showing the price at $1.19, but I only paid 69 cents for it. Okay, I bought it with 69 cents. It's saying down here, product information, Caribbean, a sweet, smooth pineapple flavored white rum. Fresh pineapple and tropical flavors make this a great spirit to enjoy on the rocks with cola, in tropical cocktails or other mixed drinks. Light body with refreshing citrus-filled taste. Brand Largo Bay. It's from Puerto Rico. It's a rum, flavored rum, pineapple. The taste is flavored, pineapple, sweet, and mild. And there's your code number. All right. That's all we got to go by. I'm going to try it right at this very moment. Try to update the comments. People coming in hard on the comments. I'm going to have to get some moderators that can do that for me, I think. All right. So
Choppy. Your audio is getting choppy again.
From alcohol legs or drip. Yeah, I could see it was busting up. Okay. I think we're straight now. Okay. StreamYard just sent me before we went live saying there's a new program they have that if it doesn't matter if one of the people things is choppy, it won't broadcast that way. Some kind of way it can compensate for that. Sure. I don't understand how that works. But anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hopefully they don't want to charge you for that type of service. And if they do, hopefully they don't charge you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
They won't charge me anything. Okay. Because I won't pay for it. All right.
I won't pay for it either.
It's a mild pineapple nose. Mild pineapple and sweet rum. Cheers, taste.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Hey, very sugary, which it makes sense that it's sugary because what is rum made from? Ta-da.
Sugar cane.
Or molasses.
It has, has nice pineapple notes. Well, molasses comes from.
Well, there's no mold.
It has
white.
Nice.
Yeah,
well, could be light, very light white molasses, right? White molasses, you know. They didn't overdo it on the pineapple. You can get a little bit of the oak barrel. It's not heavy. It's very mild, mellow, easygoing, 21% alcohol. It's good. I think they did a really good job with it. I don't know what company in Puerto Rico is making it for the Universal Beverages in Princeton, Maryland, but hey, it's fine. I wouldn't have been too excited to pay $1.19 for that little bottle, but 69 cents, that was working for me. I mean, yeah, if you like pineapple flavored liquor, yeah, this should be a good one for you. Nothing offensive, nothing bad, nothing nasty. So that's going to be a good score, let me tell you. But if you don't have a sweet tooth, oh no, hate it. You know, but if you like sweet things, why would you buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty obvious what you're getting into. So anyway, so now we're going to switch over to James, and we're going to try to show the website and all of that.
Yeah. Now, concerning the website, well, what attracted me to it was I'm a lover of lemons, not cars that need a lot of mechanical work, not that kind of lemon. Those are good for putting some C4 plastic explosive in.
Yeah.
And I love lemon. I love the smell of it. I don't like sweet drinks, but I expected it to be. But then again, it could be worse. Yeah, and I have the Marcati Limoncello. Now, the only part of this website, that's the last link on the bottom, where I can find an image. Nothing is said about this product, but an image of their limoncello it's all in Italian. The whole website is in Italian. And that's the only one that can be found. So I really can't, I can't say anything about this product except for the fact that this company makes a very interesting product line. You know, they make a lot of grappa and things of that nature. Yeah. So
there's actually a section where you can click and it translates it to English.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. But as far as opening up the limoncello information, that I was not able to find. Grappa Riviera. Yeah, I mean they make mostly grappas. I'm assuming of various kinds. It's not easy to read the gold lettering up against the glaring white background, but grappas and brandies. There you go. That's the only thing I found was the image.
That's all they have on that website.
Yeah, it's weird.
But it's a very creamy chiffon-like or meringue-like liqueur. It's not bad. I mean, it's good. It's not nauseatingly sweet. I do like it, but like I wouldn't get it again because it's a sweet liqueur as opposed to some of the others I brought on the show that were very pleasant and very complex. But it was something I never had before and something I never brought on the show. And I always wanted to try it. So, I hate like hell to bring a duplicate product on any of these shows. So if you don't see me, that's usually the reason why you don't see me. Is don't have it. I don't have anything new at the time. Yeah, this is the family from way back when. They probably just had an old-fashioned bathtub back then. I don't even think they had showers. But it is very lemony, and the alcohol is decent. There's the modern day descendants, third generation, 1978. Oh, they must be old now. It's surprisingly more lemony than I thought it would be compared to, let's say, an amaretto, which is too sweet for me. But I do like some of the Italian liqueurs. Frangelico, the hazelnut, is good. Sambuca, but it's good. I mean, I'll sip it every now and then. I have no idea what to mix it in. I could, being that it's lemon. I mean, I could put a couple shots in my iced tea, being that it's lemon, and make my own version of a hard iced tea.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I could possibly do that. But it's not like when I have the rum or the whiskey, I could put it in coffee because it goes well with dark roast coffee. So I just decided, let me try it. Yeah, it's like anything new that you're intrigued about. You try it, and if it's good, you might have it in the future, but I wouldn't do handstands over it.
Sure.
It's like if I had a choice between a large jar of creamed herring and this, I would pick the creamed herring
Oh,
or the pickled herring. So, but that might not be a bad idea to make my own hard iced tea, because lemon definitely goes. What do you mean you can't handle it? You mean it gives you headaches, makes you sick? What is it? You can't stand the flavor? Breakfast Club. Remember when Trump was president and cracked me up. He had a Sunday morning prayer breakfast. like he knows the scriptures.
Somebody suggested that to him, yeah, probably.
Prayer breakfast. Oh, Masumi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Masumi. It is now 1:10 a.m. Saturday in Tokyo. Good morning, Masumi. Prayer. Ronald could do a prayer breakfast because he's up for Stout Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could put the raw eggs in some whiskey, like Rocky, and have a prayer breakfast. I never had grappa. I never see it really. I mean, maybe if I see a small bottle, I'll try it, because my grandfather used to mention grappa often. Liquid lemon meringue, Long Island iced tea. Well, this will be an Italian lemon iced tea. Backflips. What is that? Is that a drink? Is that a cocktail? What about a Royal Flush? Vodka and prune juice.
Ooh.
I keep hearing a lot of sirens.
What do you hear?
Had a
Siren.
terrible wreck out here.
Siren.
No, I don't hear. James, I don't like the
Oh, it's
flavor,
just
and
going
it gives
on and
me a
on. Must have been
headache.
a terrible
I
wreck.
know many people.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm. It's not for everybody, you know. One man's a meat is another man's poison. Speaking of meat, I have a big 8-ounce hot and spicy Italian meatball browning right now for my spaghetti and sauce. Yeah, I made it Parmesan cheese and all garlic and all the stuff in there. No breadcrumbs though. I wanted keto friendly, low carb, no carb, high protein.
Nice.
Black Angus, grass fed, no antibiotics, no hormones.
Hell yeah.
Grass fed cattle.
Nice. So again, I have the Wheel Horse bourbon, Kentucky straight bourbon, the original sour mash recipe. 101 proof. Tried it neat, and then I tried it with a little bit of water. We're on the final tasting for the water, which my notes are, I took some notes and they're still remaining the same with the water. I'm getting more at this point without the water when it was just neat, just a straight pour. It was a pretty sweet butterscotch, spicy, cinnamon and peppery kind of a note. Mostly there was a little bit of a butterscotch, vanilla, cream soda kind of a flavor to it. Now with the water addition, proofing it down, taking down the alcohol by volume just a little bit and cooling down the spirit, I'm getting more woodier notes than I was before, which is nice. It tastes a little more youthful when it was neat. It's only about 3 years, but now I'm getting a little bit more woody notes and a black peppery spice is coming out. I'm still getting some of those baking spices, less butterscotch, and the vanillas are coming out with the water. And I'm actually noticing in the taste and the aroma a semi-sweet, dark, well, not semi-sweet. It's more like a dark baker's style of chocolate, which is really nice. But still, in general, the whiskey does not taste very old. It doesn't have. It has more of the woodier barrel notes, but even things that are 4, 5, 6+ years can still have a little bit more age flavor to them than this one. But I would say in general, if you're looking if you're looking for a higher proof bourbon or even a rye, they make a rye whiskey as well at the 101 proof level, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is definitely the one to go to at under, well, for me, it was $27.99. Not an expensive brand. And if you're into sweeter bourbon flavors, sweeter whiskeys, and you have a little bit of a sweet tooth, this is the way to go, definitely. This one will be really good. If you're a sweet tooth fan, you like a higher proof, and I don't know, this could be an everyday sipper for you. This could be a very good cheap mixer for you as well. Won't break the bank. So, yeah, that's my assessment overall. Not a McDonald's loving it, but definitely not a terrible bourbon whiskey at all. This is the new one I bought within the last, I don't know, several weeks here, and I'm enjoying it so far. So, cheers on that note. Well,
I like those tulip glasses, those tulip shaped glasses.
this is called the Glen Cairn glass.
The Glen.
Designed for whiskey spirits.
Oh. I bought a bunch of tulip large ones at the Dollar Tree one time, and they shattered. I put them in the freezer and they shattered.
Oh, jeez.
They were thin. They were thin glass. It wasn't like the thick monster wine glass that me and Ronald has.
This is sort of thick. I mean, I don't know. Varying opinions. Probably most people would say with your beer and your wine and your spirit glasses, you should probably hand wash these things. I put these Glencairn glasses right in the dishwasher, and nothing's ever happened to these bad boys, knock on wood. They're pretty,
Right. Well,
pretty rugged for the most part.
bothers me about dishwashers is you have to wipe all the crap off your plates and utensils before you put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, you shouldn't just put it in full stuck on food.
Yeah, so you might as well. It's almost like you might as well wash it by hand if you have to clean the items before a dishwashing machine.
So yeah, as the website shows, for the Wheel Horse whiskey brand, they just have the two whiskeys. They have a bourbon whiskey and a rye whiskey, and again, they're both at the 101 proof. So they're a little. I think this is a little high for the price point for what you normally will find from directly. I don't know how they work this one out or where you're buying this from when you say add to cart here, but typically, I think this again. I believe this should be between both bottling should be between $25 and $30, and a lot of people in the whiskey reviewing part of YouTube and on the blog websites or on places where they review whiskeys try to compare this one to the Wild Turkey 101 for the 101 proof and for the price point. I haven't had Wild Turkey 101 in a while. Maybe I'll have to pick up a airplane bottle or an actual 750 because it's really not that expensive, and do a little comparison of my own and see which one comes out victoriously for the 101 proofs at about the same price point. So again, not the greatest thing on the face of the earth. I think a little bit more age would improve the whiskey, but for the 3-year mark about on this batch 4 and for a sweeter type of a bourbon whiskey, not too bad. I mean, it does have youthful notes, but the youthfulness was not the first thing I was thinking of. So good on you for the price point, Wheel Horse. Cheers. That's cheap stuff. It doesn't taste cheap, luckily.
Hungry Man fried chicken.
I don't know if I have a rating yet, but I can think of one.
I just remember
He
the
wants
old,
to try.
Hey, go ahead.
go ahead,
Yeah,
Rod.
those old.
Waters.
I just remember the old commercial. How do you handle a hungry man with a man handler? And it was a little puny little frozen dinner. It's supposed to be for hungry. That's not the cheap stuff.
No, it's right. It's cheaper in cost, but I don't think that Wheel Horse is cutting any corners when trying to make this or trying to use super cheap ingredients. Doesn't taste like that at all in any regard. But if I had to rate it, I guess 80 86 out of 100. Let's call it an 86 out of 100. I think it is better than most in its price point. However, I think you can probably do better as well in the exact same price point. I think you would be best served at this price point, even though this is 101 proof, to try some bottled in bonds, which are 4-year-old, regulated by the United States government, and they have to be done in bourbons, or I guess they can be ryes. They have to be done in one distillation season in government bonded warehouses where they're aging it at minimum of 100 proof, and or 100 proof, 100 proof minimum for a minimum of 4 years, which is usually 100 proof in 4 years, is what you're going to find on the bottled in bonds. There are a lot of bottled in bond products that don't cost a bunch of money that are pretty good for the price point and are under $30. So seek out something like Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, the white label, and I think Rittenhouse Rye's got a bottled in bond. Again, on probably well under $25. Those are good values for money. Boom, 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 boom.
Mr. Luis Betancourt, you got to try something called Popeye's fried chicken, hot
So what?
and crispy, not Hungry Man dinners.
Somebody's not had that chicken before. All right.
Yeah.
Hungry Man.
You get that buttermilk biscuit that I love so much.
Nice.
Yeah. Somebody wanted me to go to Popeyes today, but I didn't. All right. anyway, it's good. I'm gonna go 88 out of 100, 8.8 out of 10, B plus. Eric's saying a B for his. I'm saying B plus for mine. That's fine. I guess if you want to drink a flavored rum, that's no skin off my back. I rather just drink an unflavored rum, but this is a liqueur show. So, all right, 88 out of 100. And so that's what's going on with that rum. What's going to come up next Friday? I don't know what I'm going to pull out the bucket next Friday. You know, what the hell?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Here it comes.
What the hell?
What? Taka?
Pinnacle pumpkin
Peanut.
spice. What? in
Pinnacle
the-
pumpkin spice. Limited edition what? Is it
It's a vodka, the Pinnacle brand.
eggnog? Is it what is it?
Vodka.
It's a vodka? Pumpkin
Yeah.
spice vodka? Wow.
Yeah, Pinnacle's a vodka brand.
It's a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin spice. It's also a Pinnacle gin. There's also Pinnacle gin.
Ah,
This is a pumpkin spice flavored vodka, full size bottle. It's made with French vodka. Pinnacle is a French vodka company. And here's the thing, guys. It has this on special for $1.99.
Jesus.
Wow.
$1.99 for a full-size bottle, not a sample bottle, not a little airplane bottle, full-size bottle. Now, I don't know why Louisiana gets these kind of deals, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, a horse is a horse, of course. Of course.
Of course.
Unless he's-
Wilbur. Wilbur. There you go.
Now,
Oh,
this
it's very
smells
easy.
like pumpkin spice.
It's very easy to make flavored vodkas. Really, I mean, it's
It must be, because vodka is so neutral. You just start adding the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the
Well, then it's not very neutral now. Is it?
what is the other?
well, to add pumpkin flavor, you would probably have to strain the pumpkin puree after it has been sitting in the vodka with the spices. You would have to pour it out of the bottle, strain the puree out, and then get a funnel and put it back in the bottle. I mean, if one would do it at home.
But now, also, if you want to do it at your house, but now if you look at this bottle carefully, it says limited edition. Okay, we get that part. Vodka with natural and artificial flavors. We all love those artificial flavors.
Yeah, I like Eric's background. It's very warming this time of year.
Yeah, we need that this time of year.
It almost reminded me of
Yeah.
that
Now, one more thing.
the Flex Seal guy. What was his name? Bill Swift?
Yes.
When he made that face.
Yeah. One more thing.
When he cuts the boat in half. And
I saw this boat.
This week coming up.
what? Winchester Cathedral? Oh, Kentucky rye whiskey.
Hell yeah.
Is it really 100% rye when they make it?
Usually not 100% rye malt.
When you drink that rye whiskey, you will fly.
And it's going to go up to battle against Winchester is going to battle this product.
Sazerac and rye.
That's gonna do pretty damn well, I would say Sazerac, but I don't know enough about Winchester to say that.
Straight rye whiskey.
Classic rye whiskey right there, Sazerac.
Now he's a little egomaniacal, huh? Calling it Sazerac. That's
Well, there you
Right.
go. You know who makes a Sazerac rye? That's a pretty obvious name.
Sazerac.
Oh!
That's the brand name. That's who makes it. All right, well, that's all I got to say. So now James P. Bernardo is going to give us his score and do promos. Oh, and
yeah.
Sunday we got Stout Sunday, of course.
Oh yeah.
Stout Sunday. Yes, the prayer breakfast of all review shows. Well, I don't. You know, this is actually one of the most difficult products for me to give a score on because I don't know what to compare it to. Do I compare it to liqueurs in general? No, that would be ridiculous. I can't. I mean, I haven't had any other limoncellos. So I guess the only way I could score it is based on my perception and what I think of the flavor. Oh, Popeyes has good hot and spicy French fries too.
Oh, yeah. Cajuns though.
Cajun spices.
Those are good aperitifs, or sorry, digestives. The limoncello.
Digestive.
Yeah, aperitif.
I will, based on the how pleasing it is for me to drink it. As a liqueur goes,
But
I would give it. Hey, Claude Diamond, you have Taylor ham, egg and cheese again? 7 days a week. He said it last time. That didn't come off the top of my head. He actually said that. Let me give it an 85.
all right.
Based on how I feel when I drink this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make some a half, yeah, I'd say about a half gallon pitcher. A half gallon pitcher of chai tea made with the special black tea with chai spices. And I'm going to make iced tea out of that. I'm going to use that to finish off this limoncello. So I'm going to make my own lemon flavored iced tea, hard iced tea, and just to knock this bottle off. So that's it. My promo. What score did I give this damn thing? 85. Okay. My promo would be that I'm going live.
85. I'm gonna add it.
Yeah, 85. I've done. My promo is Progressive Discussions tomorrow night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's an open topic show. Anything goes. Having a sausage pizza and a bottle of Old Smoky Mango Habanero. Ooh.
Wow.
I like those exotic salsas. Yeah. So you know what's good? A big super stuffed calzone with a lot of ricotta cheese and whatever, mozzarella.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they're doing now? They're charging people extra for the ham. Calzones always came with ham inside. Now all of a sudden you got to pay extra for the ham. I'm telling you, the world is in chaos. So what was I saying? My show is long. So if you come on at the beginning, you gotta wait for me to get through the serious topics, and usually the general public can hop on around 9:30, give or take. Could be 9:15. Whenever I'm done getting the serious topics out of the way, then people can come on and talk about whatever they want, or they could be drunk. They could talk gibberish if they want.
Oh,
They can go, I don't care.
don't
As
be a
long,
douche, you douche.
yeah, as long as I get done with.
Colin, does Colin ever come on anymore?
Colin.
No, he doesn't come on anymore because if I do the political stuff or
Does
things of that
Colin?
nature, he goes on and on and on about abortion. He says, "Oh, a human baby starts at conception till death. Life, conception, which means a fertilized egg. It's like getting fertile eggs from the hen house and making an omelet. A feta cheese omelet. Oh, that's delicious. I like that. A Greek omelet with feta cheese. Anyway, I digress. Calzone. Now, a stromboli is mozzarella with pepperoni. There's no ricotta cheese in there. So anyway, he goes on and on and on. Frozen margarita. That's all, folks. Like Porky Pig. Well, I'm not having any pork for dinner. It's going to be the big giant meatball, hot and spicy. I know I love pork. They say no pork is safe in Germany. You can eat everything on a pig except the oink. But so Colin just goes off on a tangent with the whole abortion thing, the baby killers, wow. And it goes on and on and on. It's like, I told him, I says, if it makes you feel better, I don't think they should allow abortions when they detect a heartbeat. I don't care, not even brain activity, a heartbeat. You can't wait so long on something like that. It's. He goes, no, conception. All right. I had to kick him off one time because he wouldn't stop. I couldn't finish my my topics. He just kept interrupting, going on and
Yeah, that's
on.
what I don't like about some of the YouTube online shows is when people are someone's trying to talk and then you just are just like obliterated by people interrupting left and right, and you can't have a coherent program.
And he got insulted. He got hurt and insulted highly that I put him in the basement. It's too bad because
Your show, your
his lips, a cartoon character. Yeah.
whatever. Your show, your rules.
Yeah, I want to listen. The quicker I get the serious topics over with and done, the faster people can come on and unwind and relax and just do whatever they want. A baby in the womb as a dependent.
What? I guess.
But
Anyway,
he would
topic for
not
another
allow
day.
you to. He would not allow you to. He would not allow you to. He would not allow. He would not allow you to move the show along, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
He stifled. He hindered the speed of the show. Woke. Well, I'm used to being in trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble doesn't bother me.
Woke trouble.
Woke trouble. Yeah, I don't go for them look at this photo. Liberal.
And considering John has a Democrat shirt on.
A mental disorder. And he's like, "Boo." Yeah, he was out of control, But you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. But anyway, take it away, Eric, and your plans.
He might have had a few too many.
Yeah, I hear he really.
He might have had a few. He might have had a few too many before he came.
Yeah, like what Jordy did last week. Jordy.
Yeah.
Interrupting. He was interrupting a serious topic because he wanted to talk about girls, music and getting drunk. Yeah, he does hinder the show. He is like a plugged up toilet. He plugged up my toilet bowl, my toilet flush of information. He just he plugged it up, you know, which is what happens with me when I have a lot of fiber. But he plugged it up verbally. Yeah. So anyway,
That's Phil Swift, by the way. Just
Yeah,
like
I
Phil.
don't go for that.
Product. Line of product. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get off that subject, shall we? We're gonna do the Wild Card Wednesday on the Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube. That is at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, New York, Boston time. And the only admittance fee is a beverage. Just bring a wine, a beer, or a spirit. Let's have some fun. And as I always say, the only thing that I really ask of you is don't be a douche, you douche. We were just talking about James was sort of kind of just talking about what kind of interrupts the show and the flow of things. So I used to be able to put out a link to the show and say, hey, if anybody wants to join, they can, but it gets one special person wants to join and it gets interrupted about half an hour later and then is just like, oh, what did you drink? What did you do? Just go back to the half an hour ago. We've already been going through the program there. So shout outs. I will definitely shout out a program that happens at a very similar time on Jay Terrio's channel. So go check out Jay Terrio's channel at the same time and try to support as many people as you can. It's not a competition to me. It's just something fun to do. What else can I say? Go check out the whiskey community as well as the beer reviewers. There's some pretty good ones out there. There's SOB Drinks is a really good one. Go for bourbons and ryes. Go check out Scotch Test Dummies. They're from Kansas. And they know a lot about the whiskeys and the scotches and bourbons.
Yep.
And yeah, just go. If you see James and Jay and Alex the Beer Master and Beer Man, see those guys on panels. You see a lot of the people on the panels discussing their different products they bring. Just go and try to support as many people as you can. A subscription, a thumbs up goes a long way in the beer and the online YouTube community. So we appreciate everybody appreciates the watches, the likes, and the subscribes. So cheers. That's my little spiel there.
Yeah, and
Amen.
and don't I always watch Wildcard Wednesday and comment?
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Is the way to spread the word, and I appreciate that. SOB is live at 8. Yeah, they're doing they might be doing a giveaway with some bourbons. Yeah, it's Kurt Ludington and his son Trent. His son Trent does the filming of the show, and he's been on a lot of the show. I think he's gonna shave his head for charity or something like that tonight. Wow, there you go. I don't know what part. I think they're in Indiana. I think so. But yeah, cool people. SOB drinks. And there's a chicken. All right.
That's James. Well, so tomorrow I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do a video at 3 a.m. tonight? No, I might do a video at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Anyway, I have a lot of exciting whiskeys coming up, and I know, yeah, I got some. They're a little bizarre, you know. Some of these cheap whiskeys are a little bizarre. Eric deals in a little. Hold on, it's freezing up. It was freezing up. I have high quality stuff like Johnny Walker Black, Double Black. I've got Johnny Walker Gold Label Reserve. I've got a bunch of single malts like Ardbeg 10. So I'm not just dealing with, you know, basic junk, you know. But there is a place for the basic junk, but I may not want to be in that place, you know. But anyway,
Too long.
enough of that. My friend David will probably come over tomorrow. We'll do some beer reviews. We do a lot of duo reviews, and he's got a different perspective about things, you know. But anyhow, all right. Any last comments from anybody? Because I know Jane's going to close this out with an exciting minute. But any last comments? Thank you, Claude. I feel so much better.
Yeah. Good to hear.
I was sick as a dog. I was sick as an alligator. I was sick as a cat. I was sick as a crocodile. But I'm feeling better. Any last comments? Anybody?
No. I'm very pleased that we're
In
having
that case,
holiday weather.
Mr. New Jersey.
And Krampus Day is coming. I think it's December 14th. My mentor. Okay, I'm going to attempt to play a holiday song for the first time. Nope, I think it's nope. There's no place like home for the holidays. Originally sung by Andy Williams. You like Winter Wonderland? All right. Have a nice weekend, folks. Out in cyberspace. And join us again.
Y'all take care now. Hope you get your Taylor Swift tickets.
Taylor Swift.
Flight of the Bumblebee, Claude.